hate dating so much. It's not that I'm bad at it. From a video game aspect, you have different life choices. I want to show you what I got. Last night, I was on Tinder talking to this person. We were talking about roller coasters. They're like, oh, I just came back from Disney and now I'm really tired. I'm like, so that's so cool. I hate roller coasters. I'm chicken, but I'll still try it. And then they're like, I totally understand. I'm scared of water rides. And then we're talking about the movie Encanto. And I was like, do I make fun of them for being afraid of water? Imagine being afraid of water. It's like, I'm just teasing them. I'm just trying to be playful. Like, you're afraid of water? And then they say, I am scared of water. I am
Scared of water.
And it's like, what do I say next? How do I make it not awkward? I have so many choices. I can be like, my condolences, or I'm sorry to hear that. I just don't know. It was like, if it's a dating game, I have 4 options to pick from. Picture like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and you get 4 choices, but they're all wrong. There's nothing I can do to get out of the situation. So I'm just like, I will protect you from water. And I'm just like, okay. If I apologize, it's like, it's awkward. There's nothing I can do. I hate dating. I feel like, I don't know if I overthink stuff, but there's like a Japanese TV show that I watched called Time Taxi. I think it's called Time Taxi, where a person goes throughout their life making all these decisions, and then at the end they have like their wife break up with them, and then they get in a fight and everything's bad. So then they travel back in time and redo each event, but they already know what's gonna happen, but they can go back in and adjust everything. And that's what I think about dating. Well, if I say like, imagine being scared of water, I'm choosing to go down this path where I'm gonna tease them a little bit, but if they can't handle it, I'm screwed. If they can't see that being afraid of water is a little bit silly, then I'm screwed. I just watched somebody speedrun Ocarina of Time and they just beat the water temple. So I can save your ass from anything. And they're like, I don't know what that is. I'm like, what? I can't win at this. Did they get upset over that? It probably wouldn't have worked out. Maybe, but maybe it could have. Maybe I just messed up. And then I'm the one that initiated the conversation. So I'm the one, I feel like if you initiate the conversation, you're kind of the caretaker of the conversation. Like the responsibility is on you, if that makes sense. And that's kind of like all my dating experience is me starting it and the other person just being like passive. And then like, you want to give me something? Like, I'm talking to you. Like, it's cool if you don't. We matched. But, like, if you don't want to, that's fine. Dating is for newbies. If you're a nerd, you just create your own sentient AI. I wish, dude. Robot pussy, dude. Well, they give you a pretty dry response. Like, there's nothing much to say. But, like, all Tinder conversations are dry responses. It sucks. And it's like, I don't want to... I try making jokes. I try being like, yo, what's up? I'm flexing over here. And they're like, cool. Or I'll be like, oh, I'm having a bad day, this and this happened. And they're like, cool. I feel like most people are just on Tinder just so they can have something to do, or because they can get free compliments, or it feels good a little bit. Are they scared of water? Do they drink? That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, that's crazy. Imagine being afraid of water. Like, that's crazy. They don't see it as crazy. It's like, it's for real. Roller coasters are scarier than water rides. The problem with the water rides is, I feel like they don't have like a harness to keep you down if it's a water ride. Even if it's like a log on top of water, like throwing you around, there's no thing. So the one time in Disneyland where I went on a water ride and it drops really hard, I wanted to jump out of my thing. And I have nothing to grab on to keep myself down. I hate it. If there's no like handlebar or anything, I'm gonna jump out and I'm gonna die in Disneyland. Disney's evil? Speaking of Disney's evil, I just watched something crazy. People actually think that Disney has subliminal messages to turn our kids gay. And it's like, that's not the case at all, dude. They're just trying to spread like friendship and like moral values at the end of the day. They're not being out there to be like, you should kiss a boy. A boy should kiss a boy. They're not doing any of that at all. I watched this video. There's people protesting. Jesus will decide for my kids. That's cool if you don't want your kids to watch Disney, but they're not trying to turn your kids gay. They're not trying to indoctrinate your children. The whole time they're fighting against this propaganda that's made up, while meanwhile absorbing their own propaganda that they're spreading. You have different propagandas that you're falling for, but at the end of the day, you're still being brainwashed. You're still a sheep.
What's their indoctrination look like? How do we spot it?
It's just, I mean, it's just like little subliminal things that they'll put into their movies.
When you look at the movies, there's just subtle things about magic.
Most recent one that I've seen, Enchanto, I think
Yeah.
that's what it's called.
Enchanto, dude? It's Encanto.
It's got a lot of sorcery.
Sorcery.
Yeah.
What's wrong with sorcery and magic? Like, this is another thing that people get mad about, but it's like, what's wrong with... I know there's a lot of stuff wrong with Harry Potter. It's a really bad series. But being mad about magic is the stupidest thing ever. It's made up. It's plain pretend.
Then when you think that Walt Disney was a warlock,
Yeah, that's crazy.
it's like, really?
All the Disney movies really have some
Yeah,
sort of
yeah.
sorcery, things of that sort in there.
That is very strange. I mean, it goes completely against the Bible as well. There's like magic,
Absolutely.
warlocks. You got a shirt that says demon killer. What's the best way to kill a demon?
But I don't know. Dude, these people are all the same. One step from screaming burn all witches, literally that. It's cool if you want to believe in that, but if you push it onto other people, that's worse. I gotta burp. Enchanto is literally about family generation trauma, the irony. Yeah, most Disney movies have some sort of like morale that's like friendship, family, do the right thing at all times. Even if it sucks sometimes, it's okay. It'll get better if we all do the right things. That's the whole point, dude.